Everyone, Rick Beasley back to you, talking with you. We're wanting to share some things with you today about insurance companies, about things that are coming up to be prepared for and to look out for. Today, I would like to, first of all, start off to say that I'm thankful for everything that my Lord and Savior has done for me and my family and this company. And that's the way we run this company. We run it fair. We want to do justice, love mercy, walk humble. And as you'll see, that's on our shirts. I mean, we have those, yeah. And we want to keep God forefront of everything. We just want fair outcome on every case that we take. And we want to make sure that there is a need for us. We don't want everything that's out there. We want to do justice, love mercy, and walk humble. But anyway, with that aside, I would like to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that are happening. Oklahoma is actually giving loans out. The state of Oklahoma are loaning people to upgrade their shingles to class 4 shingles. And I mean, they're pumping them out there quick. I mean, they're making a little interest on it. If you're really poor and you don't have the money, there's some programs that they'll even work with you on. But one thing to keep in mind, why they're trying to get class 4 shingles on every roof in Oklahoma is because that is going to save the insurance companies billions of dollars. And here's why. Because the manufacturers of these class 4 shingles are saying that if the granules are dispersed by the pearl of hail, so you get a hailstorm that comes in and say it's golf ball size, it's not that it's just going to bounce off and not damage the shingle. It could still knock the granules off. But the manufacturer is saying that it doesn't mess with the functionality of the shingle and the shingle's just fine. I don't agree with that because I've seen some class 4, 10 and 12 years old that had hail damage on it. And what happens is after those granules are gone, the July heat heats up the tar in it and it starts to pit, starts to show fibers. And then eventually when it rains, it puddles in those holes and then it can get through into your, it may be at the top of your roof and you have a leak down here. It's because it hit the felt and it ran down the felt behind it, and it's wherever the water can get in at. And it makes it very difficult to find leaks, by the way. But anyway, just keep that in mind. If you have one of those roofs that is a class 4, you're going to need 2-inch or larger hail before they're going to even consider maybe buying the roof. And then you're going to need a lot of damage. So the other thing that's happening, you'll send in and say, all right, I got my class 4 shingle on my house. And then you send in the insurance company proof of it, and I want my discount. And say you're paying, $2,500 a year. Now you get it for $2,000. So you save $500 a year, which sounds pretty good, right? Well, it's not a lot of money when you look at what else comes with it. You will also receive, when you receive that discount, you will receive a paperwork that says that now they don't cover against scratching, scarring, marring, pitting, denting, those kind of things, which really eliminates anything happening to that shingle. And they're going to say it's just scratching and marring. And therefore, they're not going to pay for it. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get roofs replaced as often, even though they will be damaged. So it's the way they're trying to weigh out their costs. I do understand that. But be real careful about what you're doing and understand the full risk of these class 4 shingles. Thank you and have a great day.
No pierda el tiempo. Acabamos de sufrir una granizada masiva en Oklahoma City, Moore y Norman. Es momento de hacer algo. Envíeme un correo electrónico a rickyadjuster1@gmail.com o puede llamarme al 405-434-7658 y comenzaremos el proceso hoy mismo.